And we're videoing.
Let's go over here in the grass. Well, we'll just try it right here.
Stop video. I'll get the part that went over here.
Hey guys, I'm going to give you a little background on this video. This is actually a series of videos that I put together on how to build a 3-inch quad, Marty 140 quad. It actually is a 3-inch quad, 140mm wheelbase. I didn't want to do a video like everybody else does where it all, where they order twice the parts and everything just sort of works out. I'm going to show you how I went about building this 140mm 3-inch wheelbase quad that I have called Marty. So I'm pretty sure where we left off was in the last videos we had installed this TX, but I didn't have this XT60 connector in, so you'll notice now that I've got this XT60 connector connected down here. And one thing that I've already been looking at, I've got room. I've got my LiPo battery here. It's going to sit up here, something like that. And I've got this camera, which is going to sit up here on the front, something like that, or maybe like that. I think it goes this way. Yeah, like that, and so we have room to do a top mount battery. I've already looked into that, and so there's the battery. It's a LiPo, a ZOP power, 14.8 volt. It's a 4S. So yeah, it's a 4S, 70C, 800. I've read some reviews that it doesn't quite get the 70C. These little motors right here are going to find out. So what I've got is I've got this receiver that we're going to put in here, and I've been trying to figure out how to slide it in there, and it's made me realize that I'm going to have to zippy tie these. I'm going to have to put some black electric tape, I think, right across this area to keep those. And I don't want to cover up these bind buttons, so the bind button and the update button. So I think the tape and the light's right there, but I think we're going to cut the tape to fit over this and over these to keep the bare wires, because this is going to slide, right up under there. So what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and jump in. I'm going to, and I've already made up a wiring harness here. I've got a ground and a positive and a signal, and then this is my battery right here, positive and negative for my battery, because this receiver does telemetry back. And so the battery hooks up under here to get telemetry back, and then this here is the I bus, S bus, and this is the PPM. So you'll notice I went ahead and put a piece of tape there. I think we're going to go ahead and tape these wires here. We're going to put that receiver in right here. Antennas are going to come out here, and then we're going to somewhere about halfway zippy tie those antennas so they come out at 90-degree angles like this. And we're going to tape these guys up here. Maybe a little piece. I don't know, that's holding pretty good there. So I'm thinking if we just come here and get a good piece of tape here, maybe if we put the zippy tie and then a piece of tape so the zippy tie won't slide down, something like that, because this gets narrow all the way down to there. So if I put a zippy tie to then put my antenna on, I'm afraid it's going to try to slide this way. So I'm going to probably put the zippy tie under these wires and then put a piece of tape. So we're gonna figure all that out in this video. We're gonna do the tape for these and this receiver in here. I do know that this receiver is gonna go in here. And it's gonna sit right in there like that. And so what I want to do is I want to zippy tie these two guys so that those two bare wires that are right down in there have a little more structure. And then I'm gonna put that piece of tape there on the, because these wires are gonna come up and around the frame like I had it to begin with. It's just gonna be the best way to do it. And so I don't want any of this to be exposed. So let's get the zippy tie. So I think we're gonna go with a black. And all we're doing is we're adding a little support to this wire so that when we take those wires and go and bend them and go up and around, that they're not tugging on the connector right there. So that should be it for the receiver. We'll fix some of this up and some of this and some of this and this. We'll get that heat shrink fixed. But in the next video, I guess it'll be the little FPV camera up here. That's the only thing left. And but we should be ready for a maiden flight now without the FPV camera. So we might get a flight footage of that in. Till the next video, guys, until we get the FPV camera in and ready to rock and roll, we're almost done and configure beta flight, and we should be good to go. So later, guys.
It will be more interesting with the goggles on. Oh, go. Get it high off the ground.
There, don't follow it.
Why?
You get seriously hurt with this. Oh, flip. Flip again.
I don't know what that's all about.
Battery?
Oh!
Hold on.
Stop video.